It's time for Parents Rule.
I want to introduce myself to you and tell you what this show's all about. I'm sure you're wondering why I've spent the time writing Now You Know What I Know, Parenting Wisdom of a Grandmother, why I host a Facebook and Twitter page, do a parenting website and blog at parentsrulewithpat.com, a video blog on YouTube, and host Parents Rule radio show. Yep, it takes a lot of time. You know, when I was a new parent, there was so much that I didn't know and didn't know how to handle. I thought that because I was a nurse and because I had been a babysitter throughout high school, I would be completely prepared to be a mom. No, not so much. Nothing can prepare you for the love and the protection you feel towards your child. Also, nothing can prepare you for the worry, the sleep deprivation, and the situations you find yourself in that you know that nobody else has ever had to deal with before. Nothing can prepare you for being responsible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for a minimum of 18 years for that child. It was daunting. And in some ways, I was embarrassed to ask for help. I didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle being a parent. And sometimes when I wanted to ask someone for help, I really didn't know who to ask about this particular problem or that particular problem. You know, back then in the dark ages, we didn't have internet. There weren't many parenting manuals. And there was very little support, especially for the single mom that I turned out to be. Most of my friends didn't have children, so they were no help. I stumbled my way through my parenting experience with very little to go on except the techniques that my parents had used raising me and my instincts. When my children grew into adulthood, I wanted to give them some tools that I knew were effective. I also wanted to share some of my failures to do the right thing at the right time so they would have the finest chance to be great parents. And that's how Now You Know What I Know was born. When I was given the opportunity, the amazing opportunity to host a radio show for parents, I hesitated for about 2 seconds. Then I stepped way out of my comfort zone and accepted. Over the years, I couldn't believe the wisdom that the guests passed on to today's parents. It was phenomenal. I had letters and emails from people like Sue from Atlanta who thanked me for the show about teaching kids about money, or Jane from Tennessee, who found some useful tools that she could use with her child with ADD. It was very humbling. When I put the show on hiatus for 2 years, it was difficult, but it was definitely the right thing for me at the time. And now I'm so excited about bringing this opportunity back to you guys to learn more from these wonderful people that I've met over the years and people I know I'm going to meet in the future that'll be on the show. It's so important to me to be able to help these women that I mentioned, like Sue and Jane, and to help you through this journey of joy and sadness, laughter and tears, triumphs and defeats. My children are the best parts of my life. They've grown into wonderful adults and much better parents than I ever was. And I want the same for you and your children. And the best part, like having Now You Know What I Know on your bookshelf, these radio programs are here when you need them. You can listen to them when you have time or when you have the need. They will all be on my website and ready when you are. So join me every Thursday at 3 p.m. here on W4CY Radio and tell your friends, invite them too.